I shall wear a crown. I shall wear a crown.
We're excited, honored, and humbled to be opening the Black Gospel Archive and Listening Center as a space that not only serves as the home of the Black Gospel Music Restoration Project, but also the Black Gospel Preaching Project. And over time, collections will also start representing the current gospel era. So there's a lot of room for growth now that we have the space.
Seeing the physical materials created by these artists that have impacted American history, being in a room surrounded by these materials, being able to touch them, look at them, being able to do research in this space, listen and engage with these important collections is a different experience.
You are in the archive. You will flip through the vinyl. You'll be able to examine this item and that item, play those items, play along with it, engage with the space, and that's what sets this archive apart from most archives that you will ever go to.
You know, this all started with Professor Darden's passion for the music. And now, 16 years later, we're on the brink of being the major scholarly center in the country for the study of Black worship. And of course, when we say Black worship, that includes the music, the preaching, and all of the aspects of Black sacred life.
So the Black Gospel Music Restoration Project has been an important part of the Baylor campus since 2005. It's been an invaluable resource to researchers who study religion, history, African American studies. It's the only place where we actually collect and preserve some of history's most important voices. There's no other place like this. It is truly unique.
What's great about the center is it treats, and rightfully so, gospel music as an art form, because it has not always been treated as an art form. For decades, gospel music has been shamefully ignored by the music intelligentsia. It has been exploited, exoticized, minimized, misunderstood, misused, treated as if it were only useful as the inspiration for other styles of popular music, and relegated to the bottom tier of the arts world. In short, it has not been treated with the dignity it deserves. In this regard, I like to think that the Black Gospel Music Restoration Project and the Archive and Listening Center is restoring more than sound. It is respecting the dignity of a music that is more than music. It is an expression of a people.
This particular archive stands as part of a trajectory of centers and archives and libraries and centers that have been devoted to the study of Black music in the United States in particular. We'll start in 1980, the early 80s, with the founding of the Center for Black Music Research, followed up in the 90s with the for the Archives of African American Music and Culture at Indiana University in 1991. Since then, there have been other substantial collections in other libraries, but no one has gone and had the boldness to actually identify a center as such that Baylor has done this year, or I should say over the course of time, and then really institutionalizing it with this facility right here.
And this music, for a century, has been the rock that was cast away. But through God's economy, and in the end, through the work of so many people, that it has become something much bigger than itself and something that will endure through the support of people who catch and caught the vision and know why this matters to so many people, whether they even know it exists or not.
I lift my hands in total praise to you.
You know, I've grieved in recent years, as many of you have, over the loss of so many Black lives, the bitter arguments over racism and the sharp divisions in our nation. There's so much work to do, and this project and Baylor University can be a part of the healing, and that's what I want to see.
And I can't even in my 4 minutes name all the names. But know that you are loved and appreciated not just by me and not by the generations who have yet to hear this music and who will be able to because of the work of Bob Marovich, who has sent us 50 45s for 10 years every month without fail, and help us build a collection which Gwendolyn Reese at the Smithsonian says now is the largest collection of gospel music in the world, larger than even the Library of Congress. 14,000 items now that will forever saved and preserved and capturing voices that were otherwise unheard. And you all had a part of it, and there is no way I can say thank you enough for your love and generosity and support. But God knows what you did and knows that you were there when the foundation stone was laid. And thank you so much.